Hi, how you doing? Well, welcome. My name's Shan Young and I'm the Entrepreneur's Health Coach. And today I want to speak about Miracle Morning. Those of you that have read the book, it's Hal Elrod who wrote this book called The Miracle Morning. And so I read it and I found the takeaways from it were basically implement a morning that was so giving to you that it allowed you to be so strong and very, very well thought out in your business. So basically, I then set upon making a miracle morning in my life, and I wanted to share with you the process that I'd done to install that into my life, and also answer any questions you have if maybe you want to install a miracle morning into your life. And this is going to take a while. Like it's like I worked out probably about 5 weeks that I will come back and cover this every Mindful Monday, because Monday is all about being mindful of how you're going to set the week up, being mindful of how you're going to nurture yourself, being mindful of what you're going to achieve this week. And by doing something like this miracle morning, you give yourself, the foundations are so strong, and you give yourself as well the mental clarity to achieve your goals. So I've got a little plan here, which is what I worked out for my miracle morning, right? So basically today I want to go over the first part of the plan and just describe kind of what it is. So it's like you set an allotted time that you have that you can make available for your own nourishment. And Miracle Morning states every morning. Hi Ken, how you doing? So yeah, it states every morning that you do these practices and that arms you for the day and the week, right? So they talk about meditation and mindful practices and exercise and visualization and good food as well, nourishment. And then I do affirmations as well. And then writing and developing, so that I always spend time developing my knowledge base and investigating questions that I get asked, researching and stuff like that. So for this day, because I don't want to ever make these videos long, for now, I'm going to talk about the first bit of the miracle morning, which is here. So for me, getting up in the morning and having lemon water with a bit of cider vinegar in it is a really good way to kickstart your liver and kidneys, detoxifies you and prepares you. But also I like a cup of tea, right? So what I have worked out through this process is that for me, while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, I drink my lemon water. Then I have a cup of tea, and while I'm waiting for the tea to cool, I meditate. So Miracle Morning is all about how does it fit in your morning? How does it work in your life? Because you can read the book, which I recommend. Again, it's Hal Elrod, The Miracle Morning. And you have to be flexible with your own life. For instance, this is me 3 weeks into planning the Miracle Morning, and now that's when I've settled into a practice that works for me. So I'm now doing it 3 days a week, and I do it 2.5 hours in the morning. So what I'm saying to you is, don't be rigid with your development. Don't be rigid because you know that you need to do something to keep you mindful, to keep you nourished. Don't be rigid and think that it must be done a certain way. Listen to yourself. Walk through it. I had this was all completely around the other way when I started. And then what I done was give myself a week to get up and do my miracle mornings. And you notice the flow of your life. You notice if you've set that you have to do meditation first, but the first thing you want to do is get up and have a drink of water, then you're fracturing your flow. So basically, if your flow is to get up and get a drink of water and then settle down and meditate, which is how I'm doing it now, then that is honoring my flow. And then I immediately, after I've meditated, I flow into yoga. So I'm moving my morning with a miracle morning, nourishing myself, and then I move into the education. So the reason I do the lemon water is because it detoxifies your liver. The meditation gives you stress relief. The meditation also gives you focus. So you start your day calm and expecting only the best. So my tip today for the Miracle Morning, if you would like to learn more about it, then I have a 20-minute discovery call you can connect. I'll be coming here the next 4 weeks going over each section of this Miracle Morning so that you can find it. And I know that when you first start, you're like, okay, how does that fit in, right? But this is what I mean about, start with meditation because it relaxes you and allows you to expand your consciousness with the flow of your life. So if your life, and you've set a plan, which is awesome because you got to start somewhere, right? So you set the plan, and if you start the plan in motion and it doesn't quite work, be open enough to move with the flow of what your life is telling you, with the way that you move in your life, and make it work for you. Because the benefit of installing a Miracle Morning plan is massive. You just feel so much more nourished and so much more able to achieve your goals. So if you're looking to achieve your goals as well, I have many documents that you could have access to as well. And I have a 20-minute discovery call, which I'll put the details in the comments. So if you want to chat about this and you want to see the benefit for your life, then give us a call. Or just keep following these videos. Every Monday it's coming for the next 4 weeks now, where I'll be covering each section of the Miracle Morning. And the cup of tea, like I like a cup of tea, right? I'm healthy on so many levels, right? And I know that we are always like, oh, but you shouldn't have caffeine, you shouldn't drink tea, you shouldn't do this, right? But I'm like, you have to also enjoy your life, If I'm good on so many other levels, then a cup of tea is fine. A cup of tea is nice for me. So honor that as well. Like if there's something that you really feels just allows you to sit and settle, then don't feel like stripping that out your life right away, because it's kind of called crowding out. It's called crowding out basically. When you're moving towards better ways of being, when you're moving towards ways that nourish you better, and especially as an entrepreneur, we all kind of feel like we've got to just sacrifice and work every end of the day, and that's not true, right? To be a successful entrepreneur, you need to build your health, your life, your stability in your business. It's essential as part of your business. You can't get away with doing it without that. So Miracle Morning Part 1 is meditation. I also have an online meditation course which basically teaches you 7 different meditations so you can find which one works for you. None of us are the same. We're all biologically individual, we're all individual in mindset, and basically we all need a starting point. So for a Miracle Morning to work, you need to have a starting point and set your plan, yeah? And then, I'm very visual, so my plan as well has just lots of pictures because, and times, I've given myself allotted times, but set your plan and don't be rigid. Enjoy it, because this Miracle Morning process is to be about you and what resonates with you. So this is week 1, and week 1 for me, the beginning of my Miracle Morning always starts with lemon water and cider vinegar, and then meditation, and then a cup of tea, because I like a cup of tea. Okay, so next Monday we're going to go into the next part of the plan, which for me has flowed into exercise and visualization. So I'm going to go over the power of visualization next week and the power of exercise, and also knowing what exercises you should do or not do, like it ain't all about exercise, must go to the gym and pump iron, okay? There is a whole wealth of things that we individually enjoy doing and nourish our body. It depends where you're at, what exercise you're going to do, right? So join me next week for visualization and exercise, embedding it in your Miracle Morning. And remember, if you want to chat about how to install a Miracle Morning in your life, then book a discovery call with me and we can have a chat about it. So enjoy your day and enjoy learning to be fluid in your life. Okay, lots of love.